Hello, welcome to the allotment. After the storm. Typhoon has nearly passed. More about that later. But all that rain, certainly welcome here at the allotment. What's the damage? Oh my god. Okay. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna have to do, but we're gonna have to sort out this sweet potato. It is coming down here. This is okay, and it's coming down here. Grass. Wow, turmeric looks amazing. The order of business is to sort out the sweet potato and get that controlled, get it off my neighbours. And there's a few Goya.
I'm Frank Desley.
And I'm Des Frankly.
And Des, well, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes, Frank, it has. It's been a while. Look at the state of the place.
Yes.
It's all gone to hell.
It's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Hell in a handbasket, as you so rightly say, Frank.
Yes.
And why has he let it go like this? You know, it's just completely wild.
Well, Des, time waits for no man.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Des. Time waits for no man.
Right, Frank, yes, I got it the first time.
Right.
But, what you on about?
Well, my point, Des, is that, time doesn't wait for any man, and the garden doesn't wait either.
No.
If you just leave it, it will grow wild and uncontrollable.
And you're saying life is like a garden, are you?
What the hell is this? It's just a mass. Let's try and clear this. Wow. Okay. We've got to deal with that, John. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yes, Des, that's exactly what I'm saying, because I think, as you remember in the movie Being There, Chance the gardener said, in the garden, growth has its seasons. First comes spring and summer, but then we have fall and winter.
Yes.
And then we get spring and summer again.
Yes, Frank, very nice. But wasn't the point was that Chance the gardener was a simple idiot?
Well,
he didn't know anything because
no.
he'd been stuck in that garden his whole life. That's not good.
No, I suppose not, actually, Des. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that. But,
Well,
it was a good movie, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A fine performance from Peter Sellers.
it was. He was a good actor, wasn't he, Peter Sellers? But, that's not going to help us, or even John, to get that garden, that plot, into some kind of reasonable shape.
Right, I suppose so, but, John's got other commitments, hasn't he? And there's been typhoons. Typhoons.
Typhoons, aplenty. There has been, yes, it's typhoon season.
It is typhoon season, yeah. Do you think typhoon is where typhoo, as in typhoo tea?
Yes.
Is that where they got the name from?
I would think so, Frank, yes, because it would be a strange coincidence, wouldn't it? If it was typhoon and typhoo. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, Des. You're coming through loud and clear there. Very logical, yes. But why name a tea after a large, meteorological destructive force?
That's a bit better.
I've no idea.
The sweet potato is under control. It's amazing how wild and how vigorous they are. This grass is quite easy to pull up. We've had 2 typhoons since I came here last, and we're still kind of in the middle of the current typhoon, which is called Typhoon Sansan or Shanshan. And this is a very strange typhoon in that it's moving very slowly, like jogging speed. It was going about 15 kilometers per hour, which is about jogging speed, and it just crawled its way up Japan. Just dumping huge amounts of rain. Luckily, it didn't cause any. Well, it did cause a couple of fatalities. There was a landslide, a lot of flooding. We got off pretty lightly here in Tokyo. So typhoons kept me away from the allotment. Other thing that kept me away from the allotment is I got COVID about a week ago. So I wasn't feeling so good on the Friday and the Saturday, Sunday. I said that's a week ago because today's Sunday. I spent all day in bed, off work on Monday, and Tuesday starting to feel a bit better, but kind of weak, a little lightheaded. Today, better. Still got a cough, bit of fluids in the lungs, like, you know. So hoping that will go, because that's really messing up me bloody running training program. You know, I've got marathons to run. I can't be messing around with bloody COVID. But that's the first time I got it. I was always expecting I would get it, and I did. A couple of months ago, everyone in my family got COVID except me. So I was in a house with 3 infected persons, but I didn't get it. And I thought, yes, I'm special. I am very special. Turns out I'm not. I'm not special at all, and I got it. But and I haven't had a booster since number 3, so maybe I should have got a booster. I was just too lazy. In other news, I'm not a Manchester United fan, like, you know, in terms of football, but in terms of music, though I'm wearing this in honour of Noel and Liam's getting back together and putting on a few gigs, like. So that's great. Can I have your credit card details, please? That'll be £400. I was never a huge Oasis fan because they exploded after I came here. But, you know, I do like that kind of rock music. So things like Layla and all the rest, you know. And the thing that I realised now, the thing I realised that made Oasis great is that they just had bags of effing attitude. You know, they just didn't give an F. And they just went out there and did it. They were like working class lads. Kind of like the Beatles in the early days, I think. Like, you know, they were working class lads. They had this gift. And they just didn't give an F what anyone thought. And they just had huge buckets of attitude. And I realised that here in Japan, it's the complete opposite of like music here in Japan, whereas no one has any attitude and everyone gives an F about what everyone else thinks. TV does, musicians do, agencies do, and so everything is so packaged and sanitized. It has absolutely no attitude whatsoever. It's just some completely devoid of authenticity music. Whereas I think in the, you know, Oasis did have a lot of attitude, didn't they? Which is fantastic. Whether I guess they've still got it, you know. Would they come here? Probably not. Will they actually make it to the first concert without splitting? We don't know. But yeah, good on them. That's what I say. Good for you, lads. Love that one. Turmeric's looking good. This, of course, I left this growing last year, so that's why it's looking very well established. It's looking great. Okay, it's starting to rain. I think we'll go. Right, it's starting to rain now. Sky's getting a bit darker. I think it's time to go home. So this is John down here on a wet allotment saying thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.